Excuse me. Hi. I probably sound a lot more energetic than I am. I'm trying to sound a little bit more energetic. This is going to be a tough video. I am post-op 3 days. Had the gastric sleeve on December 3rd. Excuse me. I had my, oh, for goodness. I had my gastric sleeve on December 6th. On Monday, December 6th. And it is now December 9th, 2010. I had a really rough time in the hospital. Actually had to stay in recovery an extra day because I didn't have enough urine output, and on top of that, my heart rate was a little low, so I did not have the best hospital experience. I am very weak. I'm home on some sort of liquid Vicodin, a little loopy. Still doing my incentive spirometer. For those of you who have already had this, you know, to try to avoid pneumonia. I had a little bit short of breath and very tired. On top of that, because I had such low urine output, they had to increase my fluids a lot. So they pumped me full of albumin and all kinds of other fluids. So now I'm kind of on fluid overload, and I'm actually weighing more than I did before the surgery, which is crazy. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, tell you how this went for me. I didn't eat anything the first day. On the second day I was in the hospital, they started me on clear liquids. Sorry. That's the acid reflux, I guess, or gas. I still having trouble telling the difference. So I had a little bit of chicken broth. I have not been able to eat very much. I am on pureed foods, so today my diet has pretty much consisted of applesauce and a little bit of cottage cheese. I really, I just can't hold much down. I didn't throw up. I'm not nauseated. That's the good thing. I can't eat very much. That's the bad thing. And I need to drink a lot of water to get this fluid out of me, and I can't drink very much water. But I know that in a week I'm going to feel completely different. I just wanted to do a video. Excuse me. My incisions don't hurt. There is one area of pain in my body, and that's actually near one incision. It's the incision that they used to pull the actual stomach muscle out. And for those of you that have weak stomachs, I'm sorry. But when they do the sleep gastrectomy, they do take from 60 to 80% of your stomach muscle out of your body. My doctor took 80 to 85% or something, so mine is very, very small. And where she pulled the rest of the stomach out, they have to cut through the abdominal muscle a bigger hole so that they can pull it out. And when that hole in the abdominal muscle, which is covering where the stomach muscle is, that muscle's closer to the skin, that muscle's full of nerves. It can hurt if they cut close to nerves. There's not something that they can really control. It's just a matter of, different anatomies. Mine hurts pretty bad. It's like the worst pain. The rest of me doesn't really hurt. I'm a little black and blue because they do give you heparin shots to prevent blood clotting. My hospital gave them to me every 12 hours, which is good. I'm glad I didn't clot or anything, and I really didn't have any major complications. The acid reflux and the gas, definitely a problem. The weakness, definitely a problem. Not being able to put out that much water into you, even though you know that it's a big risk that you could get dehydrated, it's a problem. But I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I do feel better every day, I have to say. Every day I feel a little bit stronger. I feel a little bit like I can eat a little bit more. It's a little bit less pain. The pain is a little bit more tolerable. I wish I could get my eyebrows done. And my feet and my nails. Um, but you know, depending on your hospital experience, it can be pretty tough. That's a great hospital with some really great nurses. They took really good care of me. Guys, close your ears. I also came onto my cycle right before the hospital experience, so my body was not only anemic but also very weak. Something to be aware of, and why we should all really be taking those multivitamins before the surgery, so that if that happens to you, you're prepared. I'm walking and everything. You can walk. If you have, you know, the same kind of cut, it can be a little bit more painful at that one site. But other than that, like, my body's not really in pain. The first day, it felt like a truck ran over me. That's generalized anesthesia, though. That's how you feel. Um, and I have faith that it's gonna get better just because I can eat a little bit more every day. My mom doesn't believe me. She doesn't think I'm eating anything. She thinks I'm starving myself, which I think is funny because, of course, I haven't lost any weight because I'm retaining water. The whole thing is hilarious. But other than that, no real complaints. Feeling chipper. Glad it's over. Glad I'm home. I think it's a really good idea for those of you that are getting prepared to have somebody there to take care of you the first couple of days. It's kind of hard to get out of bed. Things to be mindful of: how tall your bed is, if your incision, or if like you have one cut like that hurts like me. It's really hard to climb up on tall beds. You may need a step stool. Um, Other than that, I just wanted to say thank you for all the support and all the prayers. I'm here. My voice is much stronger today. I took 3 weeks off of work, so I have some time to recover. And now I really think that that's a really good idea once I'm actually here. Oh, you have to bring things to the hospital. Vaseline, because your lips get very dry. Be aware that if you get a cough, you may have to take cough medicine. Just know if you have any allergies or anything like that. I did have a cough. I developed a cough in the hospital, um, which is now mostly past. And I think that's it. I really don't have that much to say, and I don't want to talk over my time and still having trouble breathing. It's not like terrible trouble, it's just, you know, uncomfortable. But it gets more comfortable. It has gotten better every day. And because I've seen other people with this struggle, it's a little bit easier for me to handle. I know it gets better. I can feel okay about it. Okay, sending out my love to everybody. I see you guys. I'm watching. I'm glad everybody's doing well. And I will check back in a couple days when I'm all chipper and happy again. In the meantime, I'm going back to my cottage cheese and applesauce. Mwah, 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 XOXO, signing in from Brooklyn. I did try to sign in from the city, but it didn't work. So I'm signing in from Brooklyn. Bye.